I'm sad I have to do this video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. DJ here. To those of you that don't know, I do this thing on this channel basically where I call it the CC, which is short for comment competition. So most of my videos, I will basically ask a question to the audience of what you think about this certain topic, etc. And then I will basically pick one of the comments and then I will shout them out in the next video. So to the OGs from last video, I'm not going to be doing the comment competition winner, mostly because I'm just annoyed and I want to get right into my points before I forget all of them. And yeah, so let's get into the video. So for those of you who don't know, Heroes Ultimatum was a game that released April of 2021, 2 years ago, and basically it was a My Hero RPG game where you would choose a character, you would load in with a quirk, you had your spins, and then you progress that character by either being a hero or a villain, and you do multiple set quests. And then there are little customizable things where you can choose. I think that you could be going to sort of an agency quest, but basically ended up dying out because there was no endgame content, and they added a ranked mode that kind of was already by the time it was dying, and then it just disappeared for 2 years. Now, this YouTuber Frost Melody uploaded a video basically talking about the game and how it is now, and so I watched it, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm kind of pissed off.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
If you watch the video, I'm gonna link the video and I'll probably be having some of it on screen, but if you watch the video, then mostly there wasn't much change from the game within the 2 years. There was a new GUI, it looked like there might have been a couple new quests. I know they probably didn't show every single new map because there's a whole another map that they added, but for the most part, there wasn't that much change from the game. The combat looked exactly the same, and the quirks didn't seem to have any new VFXs. And I don't really care all that much about VFXs because to me, as long as the game functions well and there's new endgame content, because that was the main thing that I was missing from the game before, and as long as they maybe added some stuff from the suggestions channel because there was hundreds and hundreds of people making suggestions in the Discord, despite the game being basically dead, I don't really care. But bro, I just have to ask, what was going on for these 2 years for this game to not look different at all? Because it's insane. It's honestly like a crime to me. Because here we have this game. I don't care what anyone says. Heroes Ultimatum before it closed down was not a bad game. It was a solid game that had a basic foundation with a simple combat system that in my opinion worked relatively well. My only main problem with the game was that there was not nearly enough block breakers. There were certain annoying quirks like permeation and hardening that was also broken. And also maybe if you used engine and stacked it with a gadget that made you go faster. But other than that, I think the PvP was solid. VFXs, it's like, okay, if you want to talk about VFXs and how things look outdated, well then look at Arcane Odyssey. Arcane Odyssey's PvP looks like it's from 2014, but it works for that game. Is the PvP good? Not necessarily, but that game is a whole story game, an exploration game, and that type of thing. So for Ultimatum, it doesn't need to look like amazing. It looks good enough, and that is what matters to me. But bro, there is no reason that after 2 years, this game looks almost the exact same as how it was left. All you had to do was add some endgame content, add some new quirks, and then look at the suggestions channel with hundreds and hundreds of messages. And that brings me to my next section of the video, Jovan. So, Frost said that the game is now owned by basically, I think, Jovan and Change. I don't know if it's the same, if they're both joint owners or whatever, but anyways, before the game died, all the way back in 2021 April, the game was owned by Colossal, but Colossal basically just transferred ownership to Jovan. He bought the game. Now we all know it. Jovan is the Grim Reaper of anime games. There's already a whole video on all the games he's killed, and there's a whole thing on that. And look, I know Oskew said that a lot of the games that Jovan picks up are already going to die, and he just tries to help revive them. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't seem like he's doing that many favors for Heroes Ultimatum in trying to revive it. Because for whatever reason, the dude will buy a game, and then also be working on 2 or 3 other games, while all of them are getting worked on simultaneously, and then in this case, the main game just kind of just suffers, which is Heroes Ultimatum. And it's like, bro, choose 1 or 2 games and just focus on the one project. Apparently, there's sometime in 2022, he had a kid, which is beautiful. That's great. You know, obviously you have some more priorities. No one is going to question you for trying to be in your, a father. That's way more important. But at the same time, dude, maybe you just shouldn't be deving, and maybe you should just let someone else buy the game if you're kind of busy with your more real life stuff. No one's going to get mad at you for that. Just let someone else have the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can do it. And if the game is amazing, cool. I'll eat my words. I'm still hoping for the game to be good. I'm still going to play it when it comes out, whenever it comes out, because I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, and so far, the dude hasn't spoken since October 30th of 2022. That is insane. That's about 5 months. What's going on, bro? It got so bad that there was a point where the Heroes Ultimatum Discord wasn't even named Heroes Ultimatum. It got changed to like Stack or Starve. Anyways, that's basically all I got for the video. I'm just getting tired. I don't understand why this game is going through this situation. And if you guys know my channel, I really hate it when devs don't communicate with their community because it gets on my nerves. I just came from Bloodlines doing a video of that a couple months ago. And someone sent me a message where basically showed that Arkham literally said that he wasn't going to even add update 3. So he essentially just scanned his entire fan base for Bloodlines. But, you know, whatever. That's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about Heroes Ultimatum. CC for this video is, do you think this game's going to come out and be successful or no? And yeah, that's it. Peace. I'm gone. I need to go to sleep. God.